Let's talk really quickly about this, Mika. We do have a lot to talk about today,
Sure.
but I want to talk about that clip with Rick Perry. Now, as everybody knows, Governor Perry, few people were tougher on Governor Perry's performance during the 2012 campaign than myself. And I never actually met the guy face to face. I met him at the Republican Governors Association. He's a great guy. I mean, he has an infectious personality. He is a great guy. I couldn't get him to answer a question without him making fun of himself and his debate performances. And you see this guy, I'm just saying, you see this guy in a tough interview, smiling, relaxed, running for president. Everybody that's done it says it's the most difficult thing, one of the most difficult things you can do. And Rick Perry's been through it once before. I'm not so sure this guy isn't going to be more ready for prime time in 2016. And Chris Matthews, I don't know if you've ever met Rick Perry or not, but and spent some time with him. He's really got an infectious personality and may surprise some people. What do you think?
Well, you know what, Joe, you've met a lot. Sometimes it's dangerous to meet these people. I like to keep a little distance. When you meet them, you meet the nice person who's also talking to you, Joe Scarborough. Never forget that. He's talking to you, and he knows who he's talking to. And they're very charming. And for example, Hubert Humphrey was a regular guy in person. On television or behind a platform or a podium, he was terrible. He was just over the top. Al Gore could be nice in person and regular occasionally. But some of them, Hillary Clinton, not to take anything away from her public appearances, but in person, she's I find her far more winsome, charming a person in person.
Oh, that's very true.
And so what are we to judge by if we're in our businesses? Are we to judge by the public persona or the private? It's a very tricky business, I agree. And I think it's important to know both. I think it's very helpful to see them from two perspectives, but when they get on that platform, that's when they have to deliver that personality.